Righto, ladies and gentlemen, bit of a quick one. We're just going to go through it, of course, because this is just a little bit of fun, bit of a teaser, bit of a stocking filler. I don't really want to make a mountain out of a molehill. But of course, the Australian government just can't spend money to save your life. Now, look at this ambassador. This article is great because it just shows the ineptitudes and the absolute inability of people in our government to spend money. Now, when you look at it, what is it? Of course, well, an ambassador spent $60,000 on a phone bill because they forgot to set their phone to roaming, or their staff did. $60,000 on a phone bill because they forgot to set it to roaming. Not kidding, not joking, it's that simple. $60,000 because they forgot to set it to roaming. Now, of course, they're going to put the blame on some random faceless bureaucrat or intern or someone who, I don't know, is dumb enough to have, say, been in the same office as these people. But I guess if you're dumb enough to be that ambassador, God knows who's also helping him, because they're probably just as bad, if not worse. These kind of things just shows how rampant, and this is, how is that an accident for so long? These people have processes, they're rigorous. This isn't a mum and pop kind of, sole trader kind of operation. This is the Australian federal government. Ambassadors, these are the federal government. These have processes, policies, things set in place to ensure these don't happen. And somehow you spend $60,000, a wage for some people, that's their entire yearly pay after tax. The median wage is $87,000. I think you take home around $70,000, so almost someone's entire yearly wage, 10 months of the average man's work spent because you couldn't turn your roaming off. Genuinely, how do you even manage this? Of course, it was an accident. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Let me just go spend all your money while I fly to different countries and expense every dinner and live off the taxpayer and sucked in. It's not my problem. I'm probably just going to do it again in 6 months. But just a little dose of checking in on how our federal government's doing, because of course you can never have too much of a good thing.